Hey guys, welcome back to another toy unboxing video. Well, more likely a Funko Pop unboxing video. And today we are going to be checking out the one and only Lion King Disney villain Scar with Hyenas Funko Pop, or as you would like to prefer them as Shenzi, Bonsai, and Ed. Now I know what you're thinking. This is not the actual toy itself. This is just a plain old sheet of paper that's laminated. But what? Now that is true. But what happens when I do this? Bam! Look at that. This is Scar with Hyenas. Now, I got this at Hot Topic yesterday at the Milford Mall for like $31. Now, before we even begin talking about the features of this video, let's go back to the packaging, shall we? Bam! Bam! Going backwards, here is Scar with Hyenas inside the package as it would appear on store shelves. And this is a Hot Topic exclusive. Now, like I said before, I got this at Hot Topic in the Milford Mall yesterday when I went to Dave & Buster's for my cousin's birthday. We were walking around the mall after that, and I found this beauty. Because here, let me tell you guys something. I was going into Hot Topic, and I was not expecting for them to actually have this. I was looking around the stores hoping that they would have this. And then when I was looking up on the shelf where they sell the Funko Pops, I was hoping that they would have it. But I only saw the Hades with Pain and Panic Funko Pop. That's another new Disney villain Funko Pop that came out. But then when I was slowly looking down, this beauty caught my eye. And I was almost screaming at the top of my lungs. But I controlled myself and I was like, I'm not going to miss out the opportunity to buy this thing, because I'm afraid next time when I go to Hot Topic to buy this thing, I'm worried that they might not have it anymore in the stores. So I had to take the opportunity to buy it yesterday. So here's the front of the box. Here's Scar with Shenzi, Bonsai, and Ed. And I have to say, from the actual image itself, hold on if I could try to find the poster for it. Dang it, I lost the poster. Oh, here it is. Now, on the poster itself, the box is actually way more wider than the actual box it has right here on the picture. And the sticker right here says Special Edition, which it is, because basically is a Hot Topic exclusive Funko Pop. But that's besides the point. I like the box design either way. It looks absolutely magnificent. On the back of the box, we got an epic image of Scar with Hyenas and some of the other Funko Pops available. Like, here's the Hades Funko Pop I was telling you guys about. Hold on, let me clear that up. So here is Hades with Pain and Panic. Scar with Hyenas. That's the best Funko Pop out of all of these. And this has to be... I saw a picture with this online. It says that's Yzma and Krunk from The Emperor's New Groove. And obviously that's Maleficent. And I saw this picture online as well. That's obviously Ursula. And that's Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog. Because yesterday I tried to figure out who that could be, and now I just realized that's Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog. And let's get a final image of Scar with the Hyenas inside the package before we take them out. So here's the back of the box. And here's the one side of the box. And here's the actual front of the box. Scar with Hyenas, Disney Villains line, Hot Topic exclusive. And here's the last side of the box. So, without any further ado, let's get this bad boy outside packaging. And here is Scar with Hyenas outside the packaging. Now, this has to be one of the best Scar Funko Pops that are out there. Because, to be fair, this is my very, very first Scar Funko Pop, actually, besides, because, well, hold on. Because technically this is not my first Scar Funko Pop, because I actually have two different versions of Scar from the Lion King live action remake, and I have those two Funko Pops. One of them is a regular one, and the other one's a FYE exclusive. I don't know how I pronounce it, but it's like this fuzzy feeling that's on the fur. But anyway, that's besides the point. This is kind of like my second Scar Funko Pop. So before we check out Scar himself, let's check out the Hyenas. So we have, first off, we have Ed the Hyena, who's the crazy one of the three. And surprisingly enough, I found out that the hyena's heads actually move. So I like the way how they did Ed's design right here. Gives him a better vibe of evil. And I like the way how they did the detail on his tongue, if y'all can see that right there. And next up, we're checking out Bonsai. and Bonsai is actually pretty cool as well. Fun fact, I've never actually owned any of these 3 hyenas in actual action figures, not even Funko Pops. So, I like that. I actually like the little base that they put these little figures on. This kind of reminds me of Be Prepared. And I'm guessing that's what they were going for. Next up, let's check out Shenzi here, the leader of the hyenas. And her head actually moves as well, like all the other hyenas. I wonder if Scar's head will move. And now we're checking out Scar himself. Now I really like the way how they did this design. Now let's see if his head. Nope, the head does not move. It is attached on there with his mane, and there's his paws. And let's check out the back. And he's sitting with his tail right there. And he's sitting down on this high pedestal, as he should be, as the boss, telling them to be prepared for Mufasa's death. And before we end off this video, I just had to grab out the good old ruler and try to see if we could do our best to measure this thing. So let's see, Scar with hyenas looks like about, I think maybe a good 8.5 inches wide. And then for tall, we have a good length of, oh, damn it. We have a height of almost, think about maybe 6 or maybe even 6.5 inches tall. So this is actually a very good Funko Pop if you are interested in collecting Funko Pops to complete your limited edition Lion King collection. Disney villains. The Lion King Scar with hyenas, kind of now available on store shelves, but I've checked online and they actually said that if they are stocked on shelves, they are limited stock only. So if I was y'all, try to go to your nearest Hot Topic to see if you could try to find this guy to complete your Lion King Funko Pop collection. And before we go, let's measure the box itself. Now the box itself it's actually about 10 inches wide, and then for tall length we have a height of, almost 7.5 inches tall. But yo, this has to be one of the best Lion King Scar Funko Pops out there. Now I actually did order the other Scar Funko Pop. It's him holding up the piece of zebra meat that he gives to the hyenas. I ordered that one online, and it should be coming in the mail sometime pretty soon. And I will definitely be making an unboxing video of that. And there's also another Funko Pop of the Lion King with Simba on Pride Rock. Now that is another Funko Pop I'm looking forward to get, because I think that is the only adult Simba Funko Pop they ever made. And before we go, let me show you off my whole Funko Pop collection. Alright guys, so I just brought out my whole entire collection of Funko Pops. Well, obviously, back there you could see that there's the giant Mewtwo Funko Pop that I showed you in that one unboxing video that I did like a year ago for my birthday. But that was too big to bring out, and I really didn't feel like going all the way over there. So I got all the ones that I could mostly grab. So first off, right next to Scar with hyenas, we have Simba with grub, making that disgusting face. Well, let's just put him right here for now. Put Scar with the hyenas right there. Simba right there. Then next up we have young Nala right next to Simba. And then we have Luau Timon right there. I just decided to keep all my Funko Pops in a box on the shelf. And then we have Luau Pumbaa. All these Lion King Funko Pops that you see right here, I got for Christmas last year of 2021. And then next up we have one of my favorites, Spirit Mufasa. Even though it doesn't say specifically Spirit Mufasa, this is just Mufasa as a spirit. And I don't know why they couldn't just put the blue all over his face right here. But this is the back of the box if you were wondering. This is part of the Lion King line. And surprisingly enough, I actually do not have Zazu. And then here is Rafiki with baby Simba. You can see he has the little marks right there on his face right there. That's kind of cool. And then next up for the Lion King line, these ones I actually bought myself. These figures right here I got for Christmas. And then this right here we have the live action Simba from the live action Lion King remake. And then next up we have is live action Rafiki some of these figures I got in the actual stores, and some of them, surprisingly, I actually got them at Michael's Arts and Crafts store. And then next up we have is, this is one of the live action Scars that I told you I got. The other one's somewhere around here that I cannot find. And then next up we have is another Hot Topic exclusive, is Pennywise from It Chapter 2 with the death stars in his mouth right here. So those white lines that you see on the back of his throat, those are actually called the Death Stars. And then next up, these two Funko Pops my dad actually got me is Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. That's a cool one. And then last but not least, we have another How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World Funko Pop, is the Light Fury. Now, it doesn't say it on the back of these boxes, but they actually did make Toothless and the Light Fury's kids, which is Dart, Pouncer, and Rough Runner. Now, I'm really hoping to get those figures, but anyway, so these are all my Funko Pops, and here is the main Funko Pop himself. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and this is a really good figure to add to your Lion King collection, so make sure you go to your nearest Hot Topic to try to find this bad boy. And it cost me about 31 bucks, so make sure you have your wallets on you. That's all I have to say about that.